and welcome to PA Harness Week. I'm Sharla McBride. In some of this week's biggest races, the horses put on quite a show. And there is one horse in particular that we are Googoo Gaagaa over. The details on that and much more coming up in this week's edition of PA Harness Week. What a night at Pocono. There were 4 new track records and 4 national seasons marks established on the night, including a world record in the Earl Beal Jr Memorial. At Harrah's, the best older pacers in North America were on hand, including Put On a Show. And we'll head up the Jersey Turnpike for 2 big races at the Big M. The hottest horse catchers on TV are bringing you racing's fastest paced half hour right now on Comcast Sportsnet.
There they go. Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily. Underway. Starting fast outside here, Brent Messenger to the early. 5 for the halftime. Just over 3 to go. At the top of the stretch.
Well, hello out there in Harness Racing Land. These are your 2 coasts for the show today. I know you were expecting Heather and Steve, but as you can plainly see, because there is no mustachio on their face, I lied, it actually is me. But why are you wearing glasses?
I'm trying to divert attention from everyone noticing that I took my mustache off as well.
Oh, well, I took my mustache off, but I keep it handy here just in case I decide to put it back on. You know what I mean? Good. You can never be too careful about things like that. All right, enough frivolity. We got so much stuff to discuss today, and not the least of which was the veritable speed orgy that took place at Mohegan Sun at Pocono down to Saturday night. I'm talking about, you think NASCAR was fast? Believe me, Pocono was faster on Saturday night, and there were, you ready for this? Out of 16 races on the card, half of them went in 1:49 and 4 or faster. Let her repeat that. That sounds relatively important.
Half of them went in 1:49 and 4 or faster.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay. 15 to 16 went faster than 1:51, and the slowest race of the night was a dawdling 1:53. This is the Poconos at night, if you can believe that. The biggest of the big was the $500,000 Earl Beal Memorial, and this was a trot, and it was the showdown between the 2 elim winners, Googoo Gaagaa and Storm and Norman, 2 serious trotters. And the face-off took place Saturday night, and Heather's going to tell you what happened.
Okay, first of all, we've just got 2 horses in here that, I just want you to check out. The number 6 is Googoo Gaagaa, 1-2 odds, just coming off of a world-setting record, 151 and 3 in his elimination. And then there's number 4, Storm and Norman. He was 5-1 last week, trotted in 151 and 4, not too shabby himself. Let's see if one of these 2 elimination winners will make it to the winner's circle in the final.
Underway, nothing but class made a break at the start. Magic Tonight firing at the pylon. Storm and Norman even better on the outside. Storm and Norman to the front. Magic Tonight a close second. Googoo Gaagaa slides into a hole third right in front of Frostbite's K. Then it's Lightning Storm. Uncle Peter parked out for the moment 6th. Then Little Brown Fox at the back, my MVP, and Nothing But Class is back on stride. Storm and Norman takes him to the quarter in 27-1. It's Storm and Norman out in front now for Dave Pallone. Googoo Gaagaa making his move from third now for Callahan, going first over and sweeping right by Storm and Norman, who lets him pass. Also on the move on the outside, Lightning Storm staying in fourth there. Magic Tonight following the cover is Uncle Peter, who's got the good late kick. Frostbite's K is 6th. On the outside as well there, Little Brown Fox in the back. Nothing But Class and my MVP, the half, 55-2. 28-1 second panel. Fractions faster than they were last week for Googoo Gaagaa. He looks good out there by a length of 3/4. Storm and Norman trying to catch up to him in the pylons and getting closer once again. A big gap back to Magic Tonight. Uncle Peter now going 3 wide right by Lightning Storm, and Uncle Peter is moving up third, but Googoo Gaagaa is still there by 2. 3/4, 1, 22-3. 27-1 third panel. Googoo Gaagaa by a length length and a half. Storm and Norman not done. He's getting closer on the inside. Further back to Uncle Peter third. At the top of the stretch, Googoo Gaagaa turns for home now. All out is Storm and Norman. Googoo Gaagaa still there by a length. Storm and Norman is coming up on the inside, but Callahan knows he's got it. Googoo Gaagaa by a length in 150 and 4. That's not even possible. Googoo Gaagaa.
So the night's program had 7 fields of celebrity pacers in it, right? But who steals the show? A 3-year-old trotting colt named Googoo Gaagaa. He wins the Beal in 150 and 4. Now, the time, a world record for trotters of any age on a 5/8 mile oval. The gate opens, everybody kind of settles in, and then he makes his move out the first quarter. Corey Callahan just rewrites the record books, right? And you didn't know that Corey was a writer, did you?
I had no idea.
Well, our Sharla McBride caught up with Corey about this incredible mile and this horse of a lifetime.
All right, Corey, a big congratulations to you and Googoo Gaagaa for your big win at the Earl Beal Jr Memorial. When did you know that you had that race won?
I felt pretty good about my chances once, I made my move to the lead. That was my plan all along. I wanted to be, either on the front or first up in a spot where I could let the horse trot. And, when I was able to get the lead, I felt really good about my chances.
You've been driving this horse for a little while now. What is so special about a horse like Googoo Gaagaa?
He's a professional in every sense of the word. He's got a tremendous gait. He covers so much ground, and I think that's why he can go such big times. And he's really nice to drive, and, he doesn't really have any quirks. Like, you can win the race, he'll walk all the way back, to the paddock. Like, he just does everything right.
You've driven thousands of horses in your day, but you said that it's a thrill to drive this horse. Why is it such a thrill for you?
He's the best horse I've ever driven. And quite possibly he might be the best horse I'll ever drive. I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm very fortunate to be able to drive a horse like this, and it makes it even more of a thrill that it's just a small-time guy. He bred, owns, trains the horse. He's in there grooming, giving him a bath afterwards, so it's a big deal.
When Googoo Gaagaa was pulling down the home stretch, did you know that a world record was in sight?
Well, when I saw 3/4 in 122, I had a pretty good inkling that we were going to set another world record.
And what did it mean to you to do that, especially at Pocono and especially in a race of that stature?
Well, it meant a lot. He's the kind of horse that I need, for that national exposure to try to get, some other, big horses to drive.
All right, perfect. Well, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, Sharla. And Corey Callahan, congratulations. Boys, it's great to have an animal like that, huh? I want to remind you that July 4th, Independence Day here at Harrah's, Philadelphia, they're giving things away. And I like things that are free. While supplies last, you can pick up a beach towel that is emblazoned with the Harrah's Philadelphia Racetrack and Casino logo, which is great, especially when you go on the beach, so you don't get that nasty sand on you, okay? That's going to happen on July 4th. Post time is 12:40. There'll be fireworks, guests, surprises, all kinds of good stuff. You want to be here. That's July 4th, Wednesday. And stay with us when we come back. We're going to check out the Ben Franklin Limbs, $500,000, the best pacers on earth. So why would you think about going anyplace?
Here a cash hand over slight edge now on Bettersweet, who's not done fighting. NF quotable got him.
Why do so many winners travel in EB trailers? They love the ride. EB Pacesetter trailers deliver your horses in peak condition, ready to race every time. Designed to provide safe and comfortable transport for standard-bred racehorses, EB's Pacesetter Series trailers are the preferred choice of professional standard-bred trainers and breeders nationwide. All EB Pacesetter models feature custom standard-bred options and excellent airflow and aligned interior sealing to keep your horses fresh and comfortable. Every EB trailer has commercial quality componentry and riveted sidewall construction engineered and designed to stand up to constant and rigorous horse and road use. And a sleek aerodynamic nose design that also delivers improved fuel savings. More winners ride with EB than any other trailer. EB, setting the pace in standard-bred horse transportation.
Hi, and welcome back. This is PA Harness Week. This lovely lady to my left is Heather Moffett, and this lovely lady to my right is Noah. Oh, I'm in the middle. Here I am. Okay. Back to Mohegan Sun and Pocono Downs. It was such a big night on Saturday. How about this one? A $25,000 limb of the Max C. Hemp Memorial Pace, number 3, Hurricane King Cole with Timmy Tetrick. We told you about this horse. This is the guy that made a break in the North America Cup, spotted the field about 1 million lengths, caught the field, got beat by 8, but didn't make the $1.5 million final. But as Timmy Tetrick said when I spoke to him, ooh, this horse is fast. He was the 2-5 chalk. Number 4, Mackerleen was 9-2 with Dave Miller. Number 1, Easy Again with Montreal Teague was the 5-1 third choice. And with a call, Jim Baviglia.
Hurricane King Cole managed to clear with that one quick brush there. Now Easy Again, charging hard on the outside. Mackerleen coming back up in the pocket third. I Like Dreamin' second over, only 2 back. Inside Hillbilly, Hanover needs some racing room, but is close to the lead. Further back to Brent Montana and Mortals in. Hurricane King Cole by a half length now over Easy Again and is outside. 3/4, 121 and 3, 26 and 1 on the back there. Hurricane King Cole showing his stuff now, has it by a length and a half. Easy Again couldn't stay on. Mackerleen is faded. Top of the stretch. Look at Hurricane King Cole. He's out by 4. He's out by 5. Tetrick not asking him for anything. Hurricane King Cole. What'll he do next week? Look at this mile.
Yo, Sweet Lou, pay attention. Hurricane King Cole got away 4th before Timmy right-lined him and set sail for the front. Once he got by Mackerleen, it was all over but the shouting. Pacing his last half in 52 and 4. The Hurricane won by 7 in 148 and 1. Number 5, I Like Dreamin', off a 10-1 with CC Driver got the belly. Number 2, Hillbilly Hanover, 15-1 bomber with Ron Pierce got third. In the other 2 hemp limbs, catch this, ready? I Fought the Law. Now, I know you don't know who that is, way before your time, okay?
Bobby Fuller 4, 1966.
No. How do you know this? You're good at this. Okay. I Fought the Law with Dave Miller was 3-5, and he won in 149 and 3. And Bolt the Doer, who named that animal, the 2-1 second choice with Mark McDonald won by 2 in 148 and 3. And tonight's $300,000 hemp final will take it Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. You'll want to check that out. Now, Heather has for you more stakes action in the form of the James M Lynch Memorial.
Yes, now we have Phillies taking center stage. Number 4's American Jewel. She's coming off a huge win in Canada, 158 and 2. So rightly so, she is the favorite in here. And then there's the one, Economy Terror. Now she was 5th against American Jewel last week, but keep in mind, Economy Terror is like the 2-year-old pacing filly of 2011. The rest, double-digit bombers.
Still a slight edge here for American Jewel. 3/4, 123 even, 27 and 3 on the back. Oh, it's a slight edge there for American Jewel. Outside, Economy Terror is grinding away. Further back there to Destiny's Chance and Marty Party. American Jewel still on top, has turned back. Economy Terror now, and she steps away by about 3. American Jewel, Tetrick was doing this last race. American Jewel pacing away. Let's watch the timer. 149 and 2.
So American Jewel is like, yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm not going to let the boys outshine the girls tonight, right?
Like,
okay.
really?
Yeah, like, totally. So she kicks up her heels, and I hear that she has original Jimmy Choo horseshoes that she wears. Coming from an incredibly reliable source, I just want to say that. Dominates the front, wins in 149 and 2, new track record, okay, for her division, and then matches the world record on a 5/8 mile oval in the process.
I'm still trying to get over the Jimmy Choo shoes, thank you.
Yeah, well, Tim Tetrick, he's going to have an extraordinary evening on this big night at Pocono Downs, and I don't even think he knows about the Jimmy Choo shoes, okay? So, but you got to catch up with him, right? And find out about how excited he is about this mega program at Pocono Downs.
Tim and I just lazing here outside, and Timmy, a big night for you on the limbs, and an even bigger night coming up tonight in the finals. A couple things going on. I got to ask you about the hemp, and what about this animal, Hurricane King Cole? How fast is this horse?
Well, we know he's 48 and 1 fast. He did that real easy. I think they charted him a back half 52 and 4, which is kind of unheard of for pacing colts on a 5/8 mile track, especially when you're going a mile and 48 like that. And you know, he did it very easy, and he's got really, really high speed. And, you know, I've heard some people say that he might be the fastest horse people's ever seen. You know, that's still yet to come. He's still got some growing up to do, but he's very, very talented.
Let's talk now about American Jewel. And you've been on a lot of great fillies. Where does this one stack up?
Right at the top. You know, she's a high-quality filly. She's top of her division. I even think the USJ put her top of the poll in North America right now of any horse in the country. So, you know, she's a great animal. She's super, super fast, can race 4 quarters, loves racing horses, and just makes my job real easy.
All the best to you, pal. It looks like a big Saturday night for you, so we're going to be watching you carefully.
I sure hope so. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Timmy, and not to slight the
What about me? I was the guy that interviewed him. What are you thanking him for? I interviewed him. How about thank you, Steve, too?
And thank you, Steve, too. Okay, not to slight the other Lynch elimination winner, it was Darina Hanover. She raced super. She won with Yannick Gingras on the bike. For trainer Ron Burke, and she won in 150 and 2. So she'll be up against American Jewel this evening.
Okay, would you like to see Ben Franklin, a limb? $50,000 on the line, but $500,000 on the line tonight. You ready for this bad boy? This is some serious racing here. Number 4, Clear Vision, who won the big race, you'll recall, at Tioga when he beat all the big boys. He was 9-5 with Matt Kikali. Number 7, Better Sweet, who was just a hard knocker on the lead and is so tough to get by in the stretch, was 5-2 with John Campbell. Number 2, Razzle Dazzle with Brian Sears was a 3-1 third choice. And here's Jim Baviglia with that call.
Better Sweet's got company on the outside. Campbell gives him a tap, trying to fend off Eric Hash Hanover. Just a neck away now for Brennan. Great trip again for Gingras, this time with Mears Hanover. Second over Razzle Dazzle's about 2 back, 4th. Inside 5th, Rockham. 3rd over Clear Vision. At the end, Valentino and Hypnotic Blue Chip. And a slight lead now for Eric Cash Hanover. 3 quarters, 1, 21-1, 26-4 on the back. Eric Cash Hanover, slight edge now on Better Sweet, who's not done fighting. Razzle Dazzle coming up from far back. Clear Vision uncorking the move. Still in the pocket, Mears Hanover. Top of the stretch, Eric Cash Hanover now has the lead for George Brennan. Up the inside, here comes Mears Hanover. From far back, Clear Vision trying to get there. Eric Cash Hanover.
Number 8, Eric Cash Hanover off at 8-1 with George Brennan, the erstwhile Minister of Speed. Guts out a hard-fought win, beating Mears Hanover ahead in 148-1. Better Sweet again cut the mile and was hard-pressed at the end, but was a length back in 3rd. The Hanover Exacta, if you play such things, you know, 2 Hanover horses in an Exacta, paid $107.20, and of course, as you know by now, that ain't chopped liver.
I do know that.
You do know that, right. And we have another Ben Franklin, a limb, and with that one, here's the lovely Heather.
Okay, yes, another person, $50,000 here. The 3 is We Will See. Super Sharp just won the Mohawk Gold Cup. And then there's number 1, Betterthancheddar, was the beaten favorite in the Mohawk Gold Cup, but only missed by a nose, race super, and the bettors are loving him in this race. And then there's number 4, Foiled again, last year's Pacer of the Year. He's 8 years old, and he's like the ageless wonder, this horse.
Up top, slight edge still for Foiled again, as We Will See right alongside. 3 quarters, 1, 22-1, 27 even 3rd panel. We Will See on the outside, and Foiled again on the inside have hooked up. Betterthancheddar is second over. Real nice still in the pocket. Further back, Rockin' Cam. Top of the stretch. We Will See and Foiled again, still going at it here. Far outside, Betterthancheddar is flying. It's We Will See. It's Betterthancheddar. It's Betterthancheddar.
Love these horses. Love this race. Okay, now we've got Foiled again. He's the little horse
Yes.
who is like
The big heart.
Yeah, oh my gosh, how'd you know I was going to say that? With huge determination, all right, like the size of Texas. Gets the lead by the half, then We Will See who's first over, and like We Will See like laughs in the face of first over, which first over is like the hardest trip you can get. He's like, ha 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 to you first over. Well, anyway, then here comes Betterthancheddar. Fresh, he's confident right now. Bus home, 26 last quarter, wins in 1 of 48 and 3. George Brennan at the controls for trainer Casey Coleman. Tonight, Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. We've got the Ben Franklin. We've got the Lynch Memorial. We've got the Het Memorial. $1.6 million in purses. And yes, yours truly will be there. Come out and say hi to me. Come out and watch all this great racing.
Do you know who I like better than Cheddar? Brie. Do you like brie?
I was going to say Swiss.
Swiss?
Yeah.
Or mozzarella? Whatever. Okay.
Whatever.
Stay with us when we come back. We'll have racing action, not to be outdone by all the great doings on at Pocono. How about this one? Right here at Harris, Philadelphia. They had some top-class racing you will not want to miss. So don't go anywhere.
Royal CC's inching ever closer on the outside. Put on a show, fans 3 wide for the drive.
Welcome, good old Sunday. No love when you don't come. Welcome, son, welcome, welcome. Welcome to your place in the sun. Welcome to your place in the sun.
Well, hello and welcome back to PA Harness Week, your weekly fix for your Harness Jones and like no other. Along with Heather Moffat, I'm Steve Ross. And we had so many great races to cover. It's so exciting. But more than the great races, there is even extra stuff, like a heaping of mashed potatoes on top of your roast beef. And how about this one? A beach towel giveaway, July 4th, Wednesday, Independence Day here at Harris Chester. Did I say Harris Chester? Harris, Philadelphia, thank you. 12:40 is the post time. Get a free beach towel while supplies last. Going to be a great day, including fireworks. Woo! I'm talking about fireworks. How about this race? A rematch from the recent Betsy Ross. Put on a show who was upset by Royal CC. They get it on again in the field. It was reduced to 6 by 2 late scratches. Okay, Put on a show was number 1 with Brian Sears. Went off at 3-5. Number 6, Royal CC with Pierce was 2-1. And with a call, here's our man James.
Higher and higher, still a length and a half in front, tracked by Breakheart Pass from the pocket. Royal CC has gained a bit facing the breeze. 2.5 lengths off the lead. Now the pace quickens with 5/16 to go. Nice and Nice is locked in by the second over Put on a Show. The champion's got 3 lengths to make up at the quarter pole, and Stack Deck is 5.5 lengths behind Higher and Higher, who hit 3/4 in 1:23 flat. 26-4 in the third quarter, coming off the far turn. Higher and Higher still 3/4 in front. Royal CC's inching ever closer on the outside. Put on a Show, fans 3 wide for the drive. The Gold Shadow Roll is Breakheart Pass, diving down to the open stretch. 150 to go. Higher and Higher, fully extended. Here's Put on a Show, taking over the lead. Put on a Show.
This time it was a different outcome than last time. You know why? Because Brian Sears played like the shrewd detective. He let number 4 Higher and Higher with Darrell Beer cut the mile, and he followed the cover of Royal CC. Last time, Royal CC come from the men's room and Put on a Show, cut the fancy fractions, got beat at the end. Sears said, that ain't happening again, no way. So he went by, he won a race in 150-1, beat Royal CC, and Higher lived for third. And don't you dare go away, because we'll have news of a noteworthy retirement. And I don't care whose it is, as long as it ain't mine.
Welcome, good old Sunday. No love when you don't come. Welcome, son, welcome, welcome. Welcome to your place in the sun. Welcome to your place in the sun.
Hi, and welcome back to PA Harness Week. Let's talk about a special retirement that occurred at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs recently.
Yes. So Vivid Photo, you may remember him. He won the Hambletonian, and
In 05.
he was the 3-year-old co-pacer of the year as well. And then in 2007, he was the older male trotter of the year. He's won like $3.3 million. So they had this huge ceremony for him at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. Everybody was wearing buttons. He got all these bouquets of carrots. He got a really cool blanket that says Happy Retirement. The crowd went crazy, and all the fans cheered. But happy retirement to Vivid Photo. Well deserved.
Pretty neat. That's what happens. The horse makes $3 million, and the humans give him carrots. Hello. Is that fair? Meanwhile, do you want to make some big money? Is that what you're looking to do? I'm talking big money here. Not little money, big money. Then stay tuned, because here comes Kelly Connors with her picks of the week for big money.
It's one of North America's richest nights of racing, and it's all happening at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. I'm going to give you my picks in tonight's finals, the first of which comes in the 8th race, the Lynch Memorial 3-year-old fillies on the pace, and I like the one American Jewel, who was just sparkling in last week's eliminations, wiring the field in 49-2. That ties a world record. Now, that performance helped secure the title for her as #1 horse in North America so far this year. She'll definitely be facing regular foe Economy Terror, but I think American Jewel has the power to take this field with Tim Tetrick from the rail in tonight's final. Last but not least, the Franklin Final. It is the finest field of pacers that I have seen so far this year, and they are going for $500,000. I don't know if anybody's better than Cheddar. He draws the 2-hole. He's won 4 out of 5 this year, and last week he got the perfect trip behind We Will See, pacing home strong with driver George Brennan aboard. Now, George won 2 rounds of eliminations. He had his choice, opted to go with Cheddar. Just another reason why he gets my vote in tonight's Franklin. 2, 4, 5, and 6. My picks in there. A lot of great action. Can't wait to see how it unfolds. But racing fans, we still have plenty more action today on PA Harness Week. We're going to take a quick break, but on the other side, we'll go in the bike from the Meadowlands. Stay tuned. That's all coming up next.
Mohegan Sun, off-track wagering. Allentown, Carbondale, East Stroudsburg. Always leave happy.
Hi, this is PA Harness Week, and we are raring to go because it's time to go in the bike. First up, Friday's 10th at the Big M, the first leg of the Green with MB. The big favorite was #1, dropped the ball with Yannick Gingras, went up for 2-5. Then there was the PJ Fraley entry of Crispy Apple and a New Album. And what happened at the end, dropped the ball was just too good, winning in 152 and 2. Crispy Apple got second. New Album was 3 back in third.
Okay, now for the Titan Cup prep, $40,000 here on the line. #3 is Chapter 7, last year's Breeder Crown winner. And this happens to be his 2012 debut, and the public loves him already. The 2 is Arch Madness. He's raced everywhere this year, even in Sweden, Pennsylvania, you name it, tough trotter. #6, Winning Mister. He's won 12 out of 15 races going into this, but it was Chapter 7. The bettors were right on. He wins in 150 and 4. Yes, this is his first pari-mutuel start of the year, and he takes a 4-year-old trotting stallion record over any size track. Winning Mister was second, and then Arch Madness was third. You know, that Titan final happened last night, so we will show you the final on next week's show.
Why, thank you, darling. But speaking of things that are going to happen tonight, I'm talking big doings at the Poconos. They are giving away money like it's water. The Ben Franklin for $500,000, the Hemp for $300,000, the Max, the Jimmy Lynch Memorial, $300,000. I'm talking about big money they're giving away. If you can't get up to Mohegan Sun and Pocono Downs, you can bet it right here at Harris Philly. Okay. Also, don't forget about the Beach Towel giveaway Wednesday, July 4th. Fireworks, great times to be had. 12:40 post time, and a free beach towel as long as supplies last. Okay. And for all of us here at PA Harness Week, including my lovely partner Heather Moffat, I'm Steve Ross, reminding you to get high on harness.
It's only natural.
Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily.
Underway. Starting fast outside there. Messenger